Hello, my Valkies! I'm so sorry I've just been sat here silent for like the past 4 minutes. My boss decided to call me right aside of my stream. I'm like, boss, you know, I'm streaming!どうして今本当にびっくりしたよね。ねえ、ちょっと、ごめんなさい、本当に皆さん、ごめんね。But I'm here now, and I'm ready to start in... I think the sound might not be on. I'm thinking, yeah, that's not where the sound's coming from. There we go. So you probably can't hear anything up until now. But yeah, we're ready to start the game in the horror. That's sure to come. We haven't seen any of the horror yet. I think we've been spared the horror so far, so I'm a bit like how's it going to be when we actually start like seeing all the scary bits of this game? Like, we haven't seen any of it yet, so here we go. Live now, playing Doki Doki. Get it, Headbow piece. 入るよ。いきます。はい、スタート。So, oh, the chat is kind of weird. Hold on, let me fix the chat. Chat box. Sorry to say. It's not like, I don't know if is that the right good place for it. Maybe I shouldn't put it there. I mean, I don't know. Maybe should I put it here? No, but I just the reason I put it here is like, so it doesn't obscure like anything else. You know what I mean? Like I specifically got this so that chat would not obscure any of the thing, and I wanted, you know, this type of really fancy chat box. I've seen people use this kind of chat box for ages, and I've always wanted it, and then my team helped me figure out how to do this type of chat box. So now that I have it, I really want to use it. And the first time I used it was during the karaoke stream, and it was brilliant. But that was full screen. This is gaming setup, so it's slightly different. So I have to put it somewhere where it doesn't obscure the game. So, but anyway, we can get started. But before we actually start playing the game, you might notice there's something else on the screen. My merch! Like, yay! Actually, I dropped very recently my merch. I have actually merchandise with my logo on it. Aivee Fawkes. It's pretty exciting. Like, this has actually happened. Like, I actually have merch. Can you believe that? So if you're interested, just click on, you know, whatever takes your fancy. I really like the mug. I think the mug is the first thing I'm going to buy for myself. Because I think it's fantastic. I literally, like, I love it, absolutely love it. I think it's brilliant, and I really want it. Okay, so without further ado, let's actually start playing this game. Again, I do apologise that we haven't started on time. Literally, my boss just phoned me right 2 minutes before the stream started. Like, are you out of your mind? Why are you calling me right now? Like, なんでボスさんどうして今はい、始めるよ。Okay, we're gonna start for real now. The atmosphere is gonna change for a little bit. So, I have voices for all the characters so far. It's this my voice, and then all the other girls. And I'll try to keep them as distinct as possible so you know who's talking. Here we go. It's very freeform, if that's what you call it. Hi, Beef, welcome. Sorry, I'm not really the right person to ask for feedback. It's okay. Yeah, that kind of style has gotten pretty popular nowadays. That's a lot of poems I've been putting emphasis on the timing between words and lines. When performed out loud, it can be really powerful. I agree. What was the inspiration behind this one, actually? Ah, well, I'm not sure if I know how to put it. I guess you could say that I had some kind of epiphany recently. It's been influencing my poems a bit. I think the music's too loud. An epiphany? Yeah, something like that. I'm kind of nervous to talk about deep stuff like that because it's kind of coming on strongly. Maybe after everyone is better friends with each other. Anyway, here's Monica's writing tip of the day. Sometimes when you're writing a poem or a story, your brain gets too fixated on a specific point. If you try so hard to make it perfect, then you'll never make any progress. Just force yourself to get something down on the paper and tidy it up later. Anyway, another way to think about it is this. If you keep your pen in the same spot for too long, you'll just get a big dark puddle of ink. So just move your hand and go with the flow. That's my advice for today. Thanks for listening to my TED Talk. Okay, who's next? Sayori.
Oh my goodness! This is so good, Aivee!
Eh?
I love it! I had no idea you were such a good writer!
Sayori? You must be seriously overreacting. I'm not a good writer at all. I honestly have no idea what I'm doing.
Well, maybe that's why. Huh? Because I have no idea why I like it either.
Weirdo. Yada yada. Yuri's opinion was way more constructive than this. Maybe even Natsuki's. Are you sure you don't like it just because I wrote it? Eh?
Well, I'm sure that's part of it. I think I understand you better than a lot of other people, you know? So when I read your poem, it's not just a poem. It's an Aivee poem. And that makes it feel extra special. Like I can feel your feelings in it.
Sayori hugs the sheet against her chest. You're so weird, Sayori.
I'm really happy just that you wrote one. It just reminds me of how you're really a part of the club now.
Not to mention the fact that I'm standing in front of you in the club room. Well, of course, I'm not really into it yet. That doesn't mean I'll break my promise. Alright?
See? It's like I said before, Aivee. Deep down, you're not selfish at all, you know? Try to do things like this for other people. That's something that only really good people do.
Thanks, Sayori. I'm not sure if Sayori sees the full picture of my motive here. Then again, I can't deny that she's part of the reason I joined. Knowing how much this means to her and all. I'm just a big softie, aren't I?
Yeah. And I'm gonna make sure you have lots of fun here, okay?
Before you kill me?
That'll be my way of thanking you.
Alright, I'm gonna hold you to that then. Pinky swear?
Yay! Now you read my poem too, right? Don't worry, I'm really bad at this.
Daniel. Well, we'll see about that. Dear sunshine, the way you glow through my blinds in the morning, it makes me feel like you missed me. Kissing my forehead to help me out of bed, making me rub the sleepy from my eyes. Are you asking me to come out and play? Are you trusting me to wish you a rainy day? I look above, the sky is blue. It's a secret, but I trust you too. If it wasn't for you, I could sleep forever. But I'm not mad. I want breakfast. Sayori? This is just a guess, but did you wait until the morning to write this?
No.
Just a little bit? You can't answer just a little bit to a yes or no question.
I forgot to do it last night.
Well, at least that makes me feel a bit better about myself. The poem's actually really good though.
Don't be mean. I still tried my best.
Yeah. I didn't mean to say that it was a bad poem. It came out nice, or how should I put it? It sounds just like you.
Really?
Yeah. Especially that last line, about breakfast.
I made eggs and toast.
Even though you were late to school?
It's bad to skip breakfast and get all cranky.
Well, I guess there's no point in arguing. Anyway, thanks for showing me. This was so much fun. Monica's the best. Yeah. But next time I won't forget.
And I'm gonna write the best poems ever.
Well, I guess I'll look forward to it. Okay, so next poem. Drink break. Okay, here we go. Oh, sorry, my top has been annoying, and my boobs are pretty huge. Makes everything harder. Like, I'm being perfectly honest here. Big boobs makes things harder. Like my mic is like yeah. So you must that's TMI, but yeah. Big boobs make things harder. Suzuki. Well, it's about what I expected from someone like you. That's a little blunt. Well, excuse me. It's not like I said it was bad. It's just it didn't invoke any emotions. So basically it's not cute enough for your taste. Do you want to get smacked? I'll pass. Thanks. Well, anyway, I guess I need to show you mine. Not that you'd like it. There we go. Eagles can fly. No shit, Sherlock. Monkeys can climb. Crickets can leap. Horses can rise, owls can sink, cheetahs can run, and back to the eagles can fly. People can try, but that's about it. Eh? What kind of poem is this? It's like something a 5-year-old would write. Bloody hell. That was pretty shit, honestly. I have to say, that was the most incredible shit of a poem.
Yeah. I told you weren't gonna like it.
Understatement.
I like it. What? Just be honest.
I am. Why are you so convinced that I wouldn't like it?
Well, because everyone in high school thinks writing has to be all sophisticated and stuff. So people don't even take my writing seriously.
But isn't the point of the poem for people to express themselves? Your writing style wouldn't make your message any less valid.
Yes, exactly. It's like when it's easy to read, but it hits you hard, you know? I say I went around you with great things and really disheartening, you know? So I decided to write about it, okay?
Drop down my throat.
Yeah, I understand. But the other nice thing about simple writing is that it puts more weight on wordplay. Like, I set up a rhyme at the end, but then made it fall flat on purpose. It helps bring out the feeling in the last line.
So you did? I guess more went into it than I realized.
That's what it means to be a pro.
I'm glad you learned something.
Didn't expect it from the youngest one here, did you?
Yeah, guess not. I decided to humor her with the last comment. Weirdo girl. I don't really care how old everyone is, but if Natsuki's feeling proud, then I won't take that away from her. I'm a nice person. A very good fox. Phew, glad that's over. I guess that's everyone. I glance around the room. That was a little more stressful than I anticipated. Hontoni. It's as if everyone's judging me for my mediocre writing abilities. Even if they're just being nice, there's no way my poems can stand up to theirs. This is a literature club after all. And I'm a lit dummy, I sigh. I guess that's what I ended up getting myself into. Pretty much. Across the room, Sayori and Monica are happily chatting. My eyes land on Yuri and Natsuki. They gingerly exchange sheets of paper, sharing their respective poems. As they read them in tandem, I watch each of their expressions change. Natsuki's eyebrows furrow in frustration. Meanwhile, Yuri smiles sadly.
What's with this language?
Eh? Did you say something?
Oh, it's nothing.
Natsuki dismissively returns the poem to the desk with one hand. I guess you could say it's fancy. Ah, thanks. Yours is cute.
Cute? Did you completely miss the symbolism or something? It's clearly about feeling of giving up. How can that be cute?
I know that. I just meant the language. I guess. I was trying to say something nice.
You mean you have to try hard to come up with something nice to say? Thanks, but it really didn't come out nice at all.
Well, I do have a couple of suggestions.
If I was looking for suggestions, I would have asked someone who actually liked it. Which people did, by the way. Sayori liked it, and Aivee did too. So, based on that, I'd gladly give you some suggestions of my own. First of all...
Excuse me? I appreciate the offer, but I spent a long time establishing my writing style. I don't expect to change it anytime soon, unless of course I come across something particularly inspiring. Basically, not you. Which I haven't. And Aivee liked my poem too, you know? He even told me he was impressed by it. Natsuki suddenly stands up.
Oh, I didn't realize you were so invested in trying to impress our new member, Yuri.
Eh? That's not what I... Oh. You're just...
Yuri stands up as well.
Maybe you're just jealous that Aivee appreciates my advice more than he appreciates yours.
Huh? And how do you know he didn't appreciate my advice more? Are you that full of yourself?
No. If I was full of myself, I would deliberately go out of my way to make everything I do overly cutesy.
Is everyone okay? Well, you know what? I wasn't the one whose boobs magically grew size bigger as soon as Aivee started showing up.
Natsuki!
Natsuki, that's a little... That doesn't involve you. I don't like the fighting, guys.
Suddenly, both girls turned towards me as if they just noticed I was standing there. Aivee. She's just trying to make me look bad.
That's not true. She started it. If she could get over herself and learn to appreciate that simple writing is more effective, then this wouldn't have happened in the first place. Wow. What's the point of making your poems all convoluted for no reason? That meaning should jump off at the reader, not force them to have to figure it out. Help me explain that to her, Aivee.
Wait. There's a reason we have so many deep and expressive words in our language. It's the only way to convey complex feelings and meaning the most effectively. Avoiding them is not only unnecessarily limiting yourself, it's also a waste. You understand that, right, Aivee?
Well, how did I get dragged into this in the first place?
It's not like I know anything about writing. But whomever I agree with, they'll probably think more highly of me. So of course, that's going to be...
if you've watched the first video, then you know who my Oshi is. So yeah, there should be no question who I'm going to agree with. Yeah, like, I'm sorry, little one, but your poem, even though it did convey some deep thoughts, I'm gonna have to agree with Yuri, because, you know, I think being deep and expressive in a way that makes the reader actually think about what they've read and not just know automatically, because you're dumbing down language for them. I don't believe in dumbing down language for anybody. You should say what you want to say, and that conveys to the people who are reading that they're intelligent. You're not dumbing down the language or the meaning, and I would never approve of dumbing down language to make writing more accessible. If a language barrier exists, then that's a different story. But for a native speaker of English, if you want to convey something in a really complex way that really makes the reader have to think about it, I think that's fantastic. I mean, I prefer that style. So I'm gonna have to go with my girl Yuri on this one. Natsuki, you're right that I liked your poem. See? Wait. That's not excuse for you to be so mean. You shouldn't pick a fight just because someone's opinion is different. That's not what happened at all. It is. Yuri wouldn't even take my poem seriously. I understand. Yuri? You're a seriously talented writer. It's no secret that I was impressed. Well, that's... But here's the thing. No matter how simple or refined someone's writing style is, they're still putting feelings into it, and it becomes something really personal. That's why Natsuki felt threatened when you said her poem was cute. I see. I didn't notice that. I'm sorry. But Natsuki, you took it way too far. Yuri means well, and it's just you told her how you felt. Then this wouldn't have happened in the first place. Alright? Are you kidding? That's exactly why I did. Instigator. It was her that... Natsuki, I think that's enough. You both said some things that you didn't mean. Yuri apologized. Do you think you should too? Natsuki clenches her fist. In the end, nobody's taking her side. She's trapped at this point of being defiant only because she can't handle the pressure. I end up having to feel bad for her. I mean, I end up even feeling bad for her. Sometimes when I'm hurt, it helps to take a walk and clear my head. Sayori, she doesn't need to... You know what? I'm going to do that. It'll spare me from having to look at all your faces right now. Without warning, Natsuki snatches her own poem off the desk and storms out. Temperamental much? On her way out, she crumbles up the poem with her hands and throws it in the trash. Natsuki? She really didn't have to do that. I look across the room. Yuri has her chin buried in her hands, while she stares down at her desk. Whoa, yeah. I gingerly approach her and sit on the adjacent chair. everything alright? I'm so embarrassed. I can't believe I acted like that. You probably hate me now. No, Yuri! How could anyone not have gotten frustrated after being treated like that? Okay? You handle it as well as anyone could. Well, alright, I believe you. Thanks, Aivee. You're too kind. I'm thankful to have you a part of this club now. It's nothing, really. One more thing. That one thing Natsuki said about, you know, I would never do anything so shameful. So... Huh? What thing did Natsuki say? Well, never mind that. I'm gonna make some tea. She's talking about trying to impress me. Ah, good idea! Make enough for more than one person, okay? Yeah. Okay, everyone. Hi. It's just about time for us to leave. How did y'all feel about sharing poems? It was a lot of fun! Well, I'd say it was worth it. It was alright. Well, mostly. Aivee, how about you? Yeah, I'd say the same. It was a neat thing to talk about with everyone. Awesome. In that case, we'll do the same thing tomorrow. Huh? No. And maybe you'll learn something from your friends too. No. So your poems will turn out even better. No. Not more writing. I think to myself, I did learn a little more about the kinds of poems everyone likes. With any luck, that means I could at least do a better job impressing the ones that I want to impress. Hey, hint, wink, wink, yes, I like that. I nod to myself with newfound determination. Thief, I thought that was on my Discord for a second. Ready to rock home? Sure, let's go. Yeah, my Discord's going. Sayori beams at me. It truly has been a while since Sayori and I spent this much time together. I can't really say that I'm not enjoying it either. Hi. Sayori? About what happened earlier. What do you mean? You know, between Yuri and Natsuki? Does that kind of thing happen often? No. That's really the first time I've seen them fight like that. I promise they're both wonderful people. You don't hate them, do you? No, I don't hate them. I just wanted your opinion, that's all. I can see why they're my good friends with you. Phew! You know, Aivee? It's nice that I get to spend time with you in the club. But I think seeing you get along with everyone else kind of makes me the happiest. The less jealous one of the four. And I think everyone really likes you too. That's... every day is gonna be so much fun with murder and hangings and butchering people. It looks like Sayori still hasn't caught on to the kind of situation. I mean, no, she's completely dense. Sure, being friends with everyone is nice, but does it really need to stop there? Haha, hey, wait. Well, just have to say what the future holds, Sayori. Sayori. I pat Sayori on the shoulder. I said that more to myself than to her, but it's easy to use Sayori as an internal monologue sometimes. Okay. Yeah, let's do this. Alrighty then. Now this is annoying me a little bit, so I'm going to mute my thing for a little bit. Because it's annoying me, so I'm muting because it's annoying me. I'll mute both. Yeah. So they won't be able to speak for a little bit because they're annoying me. Okay, hey Suzuki. Oh, the merch thing is in the way now a little bit. Discord? Why? Alright, so we have to use more expressive words than we did last time. Oh, thank you for letting us subscriber. I didn't see. When anyone joins, like as a new subscriber, unless like there's this thing where if you go in your privacy settings, like go to YouTube and click on your profile photo, and you'll see something called settings. And when you click settings, you go to privacy. And when you go to privacy, you will see you'll see two things there. One is about your playlist, and the other one is about who you subscribe to. And if you toggle that on, it means that whenever you subscribe to somebody, it becomes private. So I won't see it, and neither will anybody else. So if you want when you become subscriber to somebody, for you to get a nice notification and have it be on screen and everything, you have to have your subscriptions not be private, because the number will go up. You see the number has gone up to 119, but the name of subscriber hasn't gone up, and there wasn't a notification, because if whoever this 19th person is has their their subscriber thing privated. So yeah, that's just something to know. It's different from from Twitch. In Twitch, when you do that, oh hi, hello, welcome. Wow, that's a how. Oh, thank you for coming here, Shishinima. Sorry, apology. Thank you for being here. Wow, I'm so happy. Wow. So yeah, let's make a poem a bit more symbolic than the first one. So we have dark nature, rain, cloud, puppy. I'm definitely not using any of that fluffy stuff. I don't do fluffy poems. Like, no, I can't do like super puff. I can't do all that super fluffy poem writing stuff. Like, you know what I mean? So yeah, we want to appeal to my Oshi, and that's Yuri. I want Yuri, so I need to make a poem that's gonna appeal to her. Okay, so dark. Yeah, no dark. How about nature? No. Rain cloud. No. Puppy, definitely not. Poof. Pout. Rainbow. Bunny, no. 12. No. Loud. Okay, we go with rain cloud. Next, let's see. Anxiety. Okay, feather, grief, lust. Oh dear. Incongruent. Wow, that's a word. I like it. That is a word. Sorry, my nose is so funny. Sorry, I'm speaking in Minnesota. That is my Fox language. When I go all high pitched like that, that is Fox language I'm speaking. Hi, Suzuki. Hi, so next word. Okay, lucky, adventure. I'm thinking definitely not adventure. Because we're trying to appeal to the dark, sexy Yuri here. Sweet, definitely not. No sweet. Fear. I don't know, maybe not fear. Fireflies? No. Philosophy. Yeah, I'm gonna go with philosophy. Next, pleasure, fickle, giggle, beauty. Question, essence, passion, embrace, determination. I like that word. I like determination. Okay. Next, climax, love, heaven sent, covet, dance, melancholy, ball, music, sunset, and flying. I love the word covet. I literally love that word. Let's see. Jump, friends, hopeless. Yeah, not hopeless. Wonderful, definitely not. Hair? Why hair? What a weird word to put in a poem. Comfort? No. Eternity? Maybe. Scars? No. Infallible. I like that word. Infallible. Rolls off the tongue, isn't it? Infallible. Okay. Spinning, ocean, hurt, sting, pain, frightening. Precious, whistle, pure, and peace. Definitely have to go with frightening here. Judgment, play, disarray. Alright, I like disarray. Misfortune, childhood, existence, summer. Daydream, candy, crimson. Now, definitely disarray, because this is who we want. She is who we want, okay? Special, fireworks, broken, maybe broken. Nibble? Oh dear. Ooh, alright. Swimsuit? No. Party? Disown. Maybe. Uncanny. Charm and Valentine. Yeah, this one is actually a little bit harder. I'm gonna go with disown. Okay. Next, unending, starscape, parfait, ambient, analysis. That's a possibility. Bouncy, color, raindrops, tragedy, and cheer. Alright, let's see. I'm gonna go with unending. Alright. Sorry this is taking so long. I really want Yuri to like my poems. So I'm trying to make it something that she would definitely like. So yeah. Alright, let's continue. Bed, bliss, cute, shame, skirt, depression, extreme, papa, tenacious. Yeah, I'm gonna go with tenacious. Boop, explode, captive, vibrant. Yeah, I like vibrant. Whisper, kitty, holiday, lollipop, socks, sparkle, unrequited. No. Strawberry, entropy. Oh, I love that word. I do love entropy. I mean, I hate that it happens, but it's a good word. Especially a lot of people don't know what entropy is. Like, in the comments, like, do you know what entropy means? Like, if you know what entropy means, please put it in the comments, like in the chat or in a comment in the VOD if you know what entropy means. It's a word. It's a word, and I like it. Melody, horror, incapable, graveyard. Promise, imagination, unrestrained. I like unrestrained. I used graveyard last time and she didn't like it, so I'm using unrestrained this time. Shiny, clumsy, sensation, contamination. Oh, that's a word. I like all these big words. Disoriented. Maybe. Intellectual, maybe. Forgive, agonizing. aura. There's a lot of good words here. Empty, headphones, blanket, prayer, and playground. And I'm gonna go with agonizing, I think. Yeah. Yeah, agonizing. Okay. Next, cry, tears, marshmallow, fluffy, vivid. She doesn't like any of these words. I mean, maybe vivid. Silly, fun, landscape, fun, disaster, alone, death. Okay, death is too easy. It's too easy, too simple. I'm gonna go with vivid. Okay, next, sadness, email, chocolate, vitality. I like that one. Ribbon, waterfall, heartbeat, mega, treasure, and secretive. I'm gonna go with vitality, being a gamer and everything. Gamers out there, you know vitality is really important, right? Hi, Suzuki, and let's see, hot misery. Oh, misery. That's a word. That's a word. But maybe not for this one. Despise. I like that word too. Kiss, universe, Doki Doki, rose, mouse, atone, and sunny. I'm gonna say I'm gonna go for maybe a tone. Yeah, because it goes with what the tone of what we're doing. Oh, but Beef said something. BHF, you say? Oh, you have a definition. Oh, well done you. All right, let's read it. Okay, it says entropy, and you also have how to pronounce entropy. Wow, how fancy! It's a noun, and it is the degree of disorder or uncertainty in a system. Wow, well done! So you get a prize, you get a kiss. Mwah! Arigatou gozaimashita. Hi, Suzuki. Well done. Hi. So we're gonna continue. I'm gonna put in my last word and hope for the best that our girl likes what we have to say here. Okay. Hi. Oh, it didn't work. Can you do what you're supposed to do, please? Thank you. Okay, hi, let's go. Okay, we're going for a tone. Another day passes, and it's time for the club meeting already. It's gotten a little uncomfortably here over the past couple of days. I'm gonna put the timing a little higher, just a little bit higher. This one things to go a little bit faster. Entering the club room as usual, the scene greets me. Hi, Aivee! Yo, Sayori. Looks like you're in a good mood today. I'm just still not used to you being in the club, that's all. I see. That's a pretty simple thing to get you in the good mood, sweetie. But I guess it's always the simple things with you anyways. Slight burn there. There's a slight burn. Speaking of which, I'm kinda hungry. Aren't I always hungry? Will you come with me to buy a snack? No thanks. That's not like you at all. I have my reasons, okay? Sweetie, little one? Why don't we take a look at your purse, Sayori? Huh? Why that all of a sudden? No reason, really. I just wanted to look at it. Sayori nervously retrieves her coin purse. She fumbles with the latch and gets it open. What's inside? Then she turns it upside down and lets all its contents spill onto the desk. Only 2 small coins fall out. Girl? I knew it! I can see right through you, Sayori. That's not fair. How did you even know that I'm broke? It's simple, alright? If you had enough money in the first place, you wouldn't have bought a snack. You would have bought a snack before coming to the club room. I have big brain. Big brain! Big brain. So either you're not hungry or want an excuse to take a walk. Or you plan to conveniently forget that you spent all your money so that I would lend you some. But there's one more thing. Timing you out again. You're always hungry, and so that only leaves one option. Wow! I give up. Don't make me feel guilty. If you feel guilty, that means you deserve to feel guilty. Yuri suddenly giggles. Eh? I didn't notice she was listening in. Her face is in a book as always. I wasn't listening or anything. It's just something in my book. Something in your book makes you laugh? Yuri! Tell Aivee to let me borrow some money. Excuse you? That's... Don't get me involved like that, Sayori. Besides, you should only buy what you can responsibly afford. Words to live by. And frankly, after pulling a mischievous little stunt like that, your suffering is fair enough retribution. I agree. Aivee. Silence. Did I just... I didn't mean that. Blush, blush, blush. I got too absorbed into my book. I really like it when you speak your mind, Yuri. It doesn't happen much, but it's a fun side of you. There's no way you could think that. So, we're right, though. I did something bad, and now I have to accept the revolution. Retribution. That! Still coming from you, Sayori. I guess there's a little devil inside of all of us, isn't there? Ooh, foreshadowing. Don't let her fool you. Sayori knows exactly what she's doing. Alright? After all, she told the guy she's bringing me to the club before she even told me. Manipulative little twat. But, you wouldn't have come if it went for the cupcakes. So I had to trick Natsuki into making them. You went that far! Come on, give me more credit than that, Sayori! She planned it out that far in advance. Oh! Eh? Out of nowhere, something smacks Sayori in the face and stumbles onto the desk. Oh my god, is that Natsuki? Ow! What was that? A cookie? Sure enough, it's a giant cookie wrapped in plastic that slapped her in the face. Sayori glances around. Is this a miracle? It's because I played my restitution? That is not the word. Retribution. Dunce. Actually, that one almost worked. It did, actually. I was just gonna give it to you. But then I heard you blab about the cupcakes. It was totally worth seeing your reaction, though. Natsuki! That's so nice of you! I'm so happy! Sayori hugs the cookie. It's a big cookie. Jace, just eat it, alright? Sayori rapidly tears open the wrapper and takes a big bite. So good! Sayori suddenly clasped her hands over her mouth. I bit my tongue! You're going through a lot over just one cookie. Natsuki takes a bite of her own cookie. Ah, yours looks really good, Natsuki. Can I try it? Huh? Jeez. Greedy much? Beggars can't be choosers, okay? But yours is chocolate. Yeah, why do you think I gave you that one? Fine. Still, I'm really happy that you shared this one with me. Sayori goes out of her seat and goes behind Natsuki, then wraps her arms around her. Takeshimete. Ah, jeez. I get it. Cookie still in hand, Natsuki reaches up to nudge Sayori off of her. Sayori suddenly kneels down and takes a bite out of Natsuki's cookie. Nani? Fiend. Hey! Did you seriously just do that? Mouthful, Sayori trots away to safety. This little Yuri and I laugh as well. Jeez, you're such a little kid sometimes. I graduated. Nah. Monica! Can you tell Sayori? Eh? Natsuki glances around. Monica isn't in the club room. Where is Monica anyway? Good question. Have any of you heard anything about her being late today? Not me! Yeah, I haven't either. Something happened to her? Gonna get our first murder? That's a bit unusual. I hope she's okay. Of course she's okay. It's her. Probably just had something to do today, okay? So, chill, alright? She's popular after all. Eh? You don't think she has I wouldn't be surprised. She's probably more desirable than all of us combined. I wouldn't say that. That's true. Excuse me? Suddenly the door swings open. Oh, she's here. She's safe. Sorry, I'm super sorry. Ah, there you are. I didn't mean to be late. I hope you guys weren't worried or anything. Eh? Monica chose the club over her boyfriend after all. You're so strong-willed. But boyfriend? What on earth are you talking about? Monica quizzically glances at me. Me? I'm the boyfriend? Never mind that. What held you up anyway?
Ah. Well, my last period of today was study hall. To be honest, I kinda just lost track of time. That's... makes sense, though. You wouldn't even heard the bell at least. I must not have heard it since I was practicing piano. Piano? I wasn't aware you played music as well, Monica. I don't really. I just kinda started it recently. I've always wanted to learn piano.
That's so cool! You should play something for us, Monica!
That's... Monica looks at me. Why is she looking at me? Maybe once I get a little better, I will. Okay?
Yay!
That sounds cool. I'd also look forward to it. Is that so? In that case, I won't let you down, Ivy. Monica smiles sweetly. I didn't mean to put any pressure or anything like that. Flirt. Don't worry, I've been practicing a whole lot recently. And I'd really love the chance to share once I'm ready.
I see. In that case, best of luck. You got this, girl.
Thanks. So, I didn't miss anything, did I?
No, not really, unless you like silliness about cookies and things. I chose to live out Sayori's mischievous escapade. Little weird girl. I'm sure I was going to we'll end up complaining to her anyway. It looks like everyone has settled down, finally. Can I see my poem now, please? Sayori somehow already finished her entire cookie. Weirdo. Ravenous. Yuri is back to her book and Natsuki disappeared into the closet. I'm really curious to talk to Yuri a little bit more. Oh, hey. Okay, really? But at the same time, I feel bad for distracting her from reading. Yes, I want to talk to Yuri. Beautiful, beautiful Yuri. I catch a glimpse of the cover of her book. Looks like the same book she lent me. More than that, she seems to be on the first few pages. Interesting. Crap. I think she noticed me looking at her. She sneaks another glance at me and our eyes meet for a split second. Yuri? But that only makes her hide her face deeper in her book. Sorry, I was just spacing out. I muttered this, sensing I made her uncomfortable. Yeah, she's the one staring at us, isn't she though? Oh, it's fine. If I was focused, then I probably wouldn't have noticed it in the first place. But I'm just rereading a bit of this, so... That's the book you gave me, right? I wanted to reread some of it. Not for any particular reason. Just curious, how come you have two copies of the same book? Huh? I'm sorry, and you are really super sorry. How am I super sorry? Sorry. I'm super sorry? Sorry, super. Hi, Suzuki. Oops, I'm on the wrong place.
You're getting paused again. Sorry. Sorry, not sorry. Sorry. Okay. Hi, Suzukeru. Well, when I stopped at the bookstore yesterday, that's not what I meant. I mean, I just happened to buy 2 of them. Ah, I see. There's something fairly obvious here that Yuri isn't telling me, but I decide to let it go. Yeah, let's not put her on the spot. I'll definitely start reading it soon. Sure. I'm glad to hear. Once it starts to pick up, you might have a hard time putting it down. Okay? We'll see. It's a very engaging and readable story. Is that so? What's it about anyway? Well... Yuri closes a book and scans her eyes over the back. The book is titled Portrait of Markov. There's an ominous-looking eye symbol on the front cover. Scary book, girl. Alright. I just wanted to make sure I don't accidentally give anything away. Basically, it's about this girl in high school who moves in with her long-lost younger sister. Seems like a fun story, but as soon as she does, her life gets really strange. She gets targeted by these people who escape from a human experiment prison. And while her life is in danger, she needs to desperately choose who to trust. No matter what she does, she ends up destroying most of her relationships, and her life starts to fall apart. Sounds like a messed up book, honey. I'm sorry. That's kind of dark, isn't it? You recommend this kind of book to people? Yuri made it sound like it was going to be a nice story, so that dark turn came from nowhere. Okay, widow? Yuri gently giggles all of a sudden. Girl is creepy, but I like it. Are you not a fan of that sort of thing, Ivy? No. Liar? No, it's not that. I mean, I can definitely enjoy those kinds of stories, so don't worry. Painful smile, painful smile. I hope so. Yeah, I totally forgot that Yuri's into those things. I didn't. I know she's a freak. So, she's so shy and reclusive on the outside, but her mind seems to be completely different. I agree. It's just that those kinds of stories, they challenge you to look at life from a strange new perspective. You know, the creepy kind. When horrible things happen, not just because someone wants to be evil, but because they have their own goals or their own philosophy that they believe in. Then suddenly, when you thought you related to the protagonist, they're made out to be the naive one for letting their one-sided morals interfere with the villain's plans. I'm not rambling, aren't I? Not again. Hey, don't apologize. You're alright. I haven't lost interest or anything. Don't worry about it, girl. Well, I guess it's alright then. But I feel I should let you know that I have this problem. When I let things like books and writing fill my thoughts,
I kind of forget to pay attention to other people. So I'm sorry if I end up saying something strange. Uh-huh. And please stop me if I start talking too much. That's, I really don't think you need to worry. You're really trying to please her a bit too much. That's just because you're passionate about reading. Not that you're a creepy person. The least I can do is listen and not cringe. It's a literature club after all. Not a murder club. That's... Well, that's true. In fact, I might as well get started reading it, right? And throw it in the trash. You don't have to. What are you saying? I want to read it. Just a moment ago you said you were looking forward to it. Let me just get the book. What now? Quickly retrieve the book that I put into my bag. Alright, it's fine if I sit here, right? I slip into the seat next to Yuri's. Ah. Yeah. Are you sure? You seem a little apprehensive. That's... I'm sorry. It's not that I don't want you to. It's just something I'm not very used to. Huh? That is, reading in company with someone. I see. Well, just tell me if I end up distracting you or anything. Alright. Open a book and start the prologue. Please tell me I do not have to read this. I don't understand what Yuri means about reading in company. I don't like reading in front of people. Like I like reading to people, but not reading in front of. That doesn't make any sense. I get like super like undecided, like into what I'm reading, and I express myself like I was scrolling through Twitter and it's just something really funny, but I'm outside, so I laugh out loud, and everyone around me is like, "Weirdo, why are you laughing all of a sudden?" So yeah, I don't like to read when there's people around who aren't reading what I'm reading, or are reading what I'm reading and just see me, expressing how I feel about what I read, because they might be really confused. Like, for example, I was listening to Vox's stream the other day. At the same time, I was playing Apex Legends. So the people I was playing with, I was laughing out of nowhere because Vox said something funny, like he always does. And yeah, people were like, "What the hell? Why are you laughing all of a sudden? Like, freakazoid?" So yeah, I don't like to consume things in front of other people. Yeah, because people are really confused about, like, my reactions to things. Okay, hi Suzukiru. Yuri's in the corner of my eye. I realize that she's not actually looking at her own book. I glance over. It looks like she's reading from my book instead. I hate when people do that. Sorry. I was just... Yuri, you really apologize a lot, don't you? I do? I didn't really mean to. Don't say sorry again. Sorry. Don't say sorry! I mean, girl, I'm gonna smack you. Here, this should work, right? I slide my desk until it's up against Yuri's, then hold my book more between the two of them. I suppose so. Yuri timidly closes her own copy. Once we lean in a bit, our shoulders are almost touching. Ooh, hey, action. It feels like my left arm is in the way, so instead I use my right hand and to hold the book open. I guess that makes it a little too difficult to turn the page. Why don't Yuri turn the page? Here. Oh, Yuri takes her left arm and holds the side of the book between her thumb and her forefingers. I like this angle. I do the same with my right arm on the side of the book. So intimate. That way, I turn a page and Yuri slides it under her thumb after it flips to her side. But in holding it like this, we huddled even closer together than before. It's actually kind of distracting me. It's as if I can feel the warmth of Yuri's face, and she's in the corner of my vision. Are you ready? To turn the page. Sorry. I think I got a bit too distracted for a second. I glance over at Yuri's face again, and our eyes meet. I don't know how I'll be able to keep up with her. That's okay. You're not used to reading, right? I don't mind being patient if it takes you a bit longer. It's probably the least I can do, since you've been so patient with me. Yeah. Thanks. We continue reading. Yuri no longer asks me if I'm ready to turn the page. Instead, I just assume she's finished the page before me, so I turn it a bit on my own volition. We continue the first chapter in silence. Even so, turning each page almost feels like an intimate exchange. My thumb gently letting go of the page, letting it flutter over to her side as she catches it under her own thumb. Hey, Yuri. This might be a silly thought, but the main character kinda reminds me of you a little bit. You think so? How does she? Well, I guess she's a bit more blunt in a lot of ways. But she's also second guesses a lot of things that she says and does. It's like she's afraid she'll do something wrong. It's not like I can see into your head or anything, but they're kind of reminiscent of some of your mannerisms. I see. Yuri remains silent for a moment. But Aivee, that's probably a terrible thing to have in common with her. That's so embarrassing that you think that. What? Wait! I didn't mean it in a bad way or anything. Sorry. I really didn't know you were so self-conscious about that sort of thing. I guess I more meant that's kind of cute. Well, what are you saying all of a sudden? Okay, everyone. I think it's about time we share today's poems with each other. We have to do all that again. It took so much time last time. We might not have enough time if we wait too long. I hope we don't have enough time. That was a lot of poems we went through.
Yuri excels, spared from the finishing her thought. Yeah. Saved by Monica. Is that alright, Yuri? You look kind of down. I'm sorry if you haven't been looking forward to this. It's not. It's fine. Yuri releases her hand from the book and causes it to close on top of my thumb. Ow. Alright. I guess I'll do some more reading tonight. Okay? Or would you prefer I only read it here, with you? I guess I don't have too much of a preference either way. Liar. I'll read a little more tonight. It'll be more fun to read it with you after it picks up a bit, you know? That's good reasoning. In that case, feel free to finish the first 2 chapters in your own time. Alright. I stand up. I make a mental note of where I left off in the book, then I slip it back into my bag. Oh, I'm so hungry. Who should I show my poem to first? Oh, we have to show it to everybody. Yeah, how long is this gonna... You know that this is only the demo of the game. This is only the demo. I don't have the full version yet. Why is it so long? It's really long. Fuck me. Suzukiru. Let's see what you've written for today. Yuri stares at the poem with a surprised expression on her face. Eh? Do you like it? Ivy, how did you pick up on this so quickly? Just yesterday, I was telling you the kind of techniques worth practicing. Maybe that's why. You did a good job explaining, ne? I really wanted to try and give it more imagery, you know? Yuri visibly swallows. Even her hands appear sweaty. Eh? She's turned on by a horror poem? I'm not used to this. Used to what? I don't know. It's fine, take your time. Yuri breathes in and collects her thoughts. Yeah, I definitely want to speed this up. It's so slow. I'm like, come on, let's get through this a little faster, okay? I know Lou takes a minute out to offer that patience to her. Yeah. Just being appreciated like this, I guess. It probably sounds really stupid. But seeing someone motivated by my writing, it just makes me really happy. Yay, we actually made the poem, suitable for her. She actually proper likes it. Are you saying you never shared my writing before? Yuri nods. Really? I don't believe it. Well, my stomach's growling. I really only write for myself. And besides, people would just laugh at me. Do you really think that? Again, Yuri nods. Even your close friends? Yuri doesn't respond to that. Does she have close friends? I wonder why. Anyway, do you want to share the poem you wrote today? Huh? Don't ya?
Yeah. I do. If it's with you.
Oh. Okay. It's a longer one this time. Alright, let's get in here. Ready?
The raccoon. It happened in the dead of night while I was slicing bread. For a guilty snack, my attention was caught by the scuttering of raccoon outside my window. That was, I believe, the first time I noticed my strange tendencies as an unordinary human. I gave the raccoon a piece of bread, my subconscious well aware of the consequences, well aware that a raccoon that is fed will always come back for more. The exciting beauty of my cutting knife was the symptom. The bread, my hungry curiosity. The raccoon, an urge. The moon increments its phase and reflects that much more light off my cutting knife. The very same light that glistens in the eyes of my raccoon friend. I slice the bread, fresh and soft. The raccoon becomes excited, or perhaps I'm merely projecting my emotions into the newly satisfied animal. The raccoon has taken to following me. You could say that we've gotten quite used to each other. The raccoon becomes hungry more and more frequently, so my bread is always handy. Every time I brandish my cutting knife, the raccoon shows me its excitement, a rush of blood. Classic Pavlovian conditioning. I slice the bread and I feed myself again. It was a little more daring. I was a little more daring with this one than yesterday's. Hello, new people just joining in. Hi, I'm Ivy. I can see that. Welcome to the strangeness that is this game. It's a lot more metaphorical. I don't know if it's my fault, but I can't begin to imagine what this poem's about. I have an idea what the poem's about, but bloody hell, this girl is weird. That's right. It's a bit closer to my preferred writing style. What, creep-tastic? It's super creepy. Using the poem as a canvas to express vivid imagery and conveying emotions through them. Yeah, if I take it at face value, then I can't even figure out what it's supposed to mean. I can pretend it's all innocent. Well, I think it's something that different people can relate to in their own way. I never do anything like that. No Pavlovian stuff with raccoons and shit. I mean, does anyone in chat do anything like, can you relate to that poem on any level? Unusual hobbies. What kind of hobby involves knives, sweetie? It's the sort of thing I force myself. So I sometimes enjoy writing about them. Why do you keep them to yourself? Because they're creepy? Because they're embarrassing, okay? You admit it. And people would make fun of me. Yeah, well, people are cruel, sweetie. Don't you have anything like that, Ivy? Yeah, I guess I do. I feel like everyone has a little something like that. The best we can do is respect each other and our individualities. Even if it's difficult sometimes, and some things make us uncomfortable. そうですね. After all, if I hadn't learned to embrace my own weirdness, I would probably hate myself. That's a good lesson to learn. Embrace your weird, your inner weird. Alright? I might be ranting a little bit now, but I'm glad that you're a good listener. Next, okay, I want to go back to like fluffiness, because that was a little full on, wasn't it? Let's go to Sayori next. I love reading your poems. It's like I never knew what I'm gonna get. Never know what I'm gonna get. Nah. So basically you're saying it sucks. Huh? No, not at all. Maybe. Hey! Just a little? This little... Yuri must have spoiled me a little with her poems. It's fine, you don't have to like it. After all, I still have no idea what kinds of writing you even like, nor do I care. I'm really sad to say, sorry, sweetie. Yeah! Me neither! Shoot. Why don't you at least try giving it some thought, okay? Huh? Would you do that for me, please, sweetheart? Ah, you want me to write you want to write something for me? That's so sweet! I didn't say that, did I? Yeah, right. I totally said that. But you're always thinking about other people. You need to think about yourself once in a while. Wagamama janai ne? If you don't, you might end up getting hurt at some point. People always take advantage of nice people. Well, I don't really know what you mean, but I'll try to keep it in mind. Yeah, she's too innocent for this world. Too innocent. Oh. Well, whatever. So anyway, let's see. I guess I like happy poems. Meh. Wait, sometimes I like sad poems too. Girl, you're in two minds. Sometimes a little bit of both. Make up your mind, sweetie. There's a word for that, right? You mean stupid? What's the word I'm looking for? Bittersweet. Ah, okay. I get it. Yeah, I like things that are happy and things that are sad. Happy and sad? I can't see you liking something sad, Sayori. Weirdo? Well, I like happy the most. But sometimes when you have a little rain cloud in your head, we have rain clouds in our heads, a sad fun can give the rain cloud a little rug. A little rug? Not isn't it? A little hug. I said a little rug. Oh, yeah. Like a happy little rainbow. Sayori, that's unexpectedly poetic. Is it? It is? Huh? Maybe I'm getting better at expressing my feelings after all. Thanks, Ivy. It's weird saying that to myself. I should go write that down then.
Okay, sweetie, you do you.
So, you can read my poem now, okay?
Me full of fluff this time. Why all these long poems? なんでやだ。長いです。はい、行くよ。Alright. Okay, cute voice. Bottles. I pop off my scalp? Huh? Like the lid of a cookie jar. It's the secret place where I keep all my dreams. Little balls of sunshine all rubbing together like a bundle of kittens. I reach inside with my thumb and forefinger and pluck one out. It's warm and tingly. That's really gross, sweetie. But there's no time to waste. I put it in a bottle to keep it safe. And I put the bottle on the shelf with all the other bottles. Happy thoughts, happy thoughts, happy thoughts in bottles all in a row. Okay, if you really think about what she's saying here, it's super creepy, okay? Little brain, like, taking out, like, opening someone's brain and taking out, you know, the squishy bits and putting them in jars. That's really creepy, honey. My collection makes me lots of friends. Each bottle is starlight to make amends. Sometimes my friend feels a certain way. Down comes a bottle to save the day. Night after night, more dreams. Friend after friend, more bottles. Deeper and deeper, my fingers go. Oh my god. This is really what the hell. Oh my god. Like exploring a dark cave, discovering the secrets hidden in the nooks and crannies, digging and digging and scraping and scraping. Holy shit. This is really fucking dark. What the fuck? I blow dust off my bottle caps. It doesn't feel like time elapsed. My empty shelf can use some more. My friends look through my locked front door. Finally all done. I open up and in come my friends. And they come in such a hurry. Do they want my bottles that much? I frantically pull them from the shelf, one after the other, holding them out to each and every friend. Each and every bottle. But every time I let one go, it shatters against the tile between my feet. Happy thoughts, happy thoughts, happy thoughts in shards all over the floor. They were supposed to be for my friends. My friends aren't smiling. They're all shouting, pleading something. But all I hear is echo, 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 echo inside my head. What the actual fuck was that? Nani kore? Henna. That was the creepiest thing I've ever read. Like, if you really, really think about it. Super creepy. Holy shit. Oh, she said it too! She literally said it too. Oh my goodness, I think Aivee and I are in the same mind here. That this was what the fuck. Sayori, did you really write this?
Of course I did. Didn't I tell you yesterday I was gonna write the best poem ever?
Yeah, but I mean, I didn't expect something like this coming from you.
Monica taught me a whole lot. And I've been really in touch with my feelings recently.
I see that. It's almost kind of creepy. What do you mean almost, sweetie? It's really creepy. It's really creepy. Well, not exactly. Maybe because I'm so used to you being cheerful. That's all. Well, never mind. I'm thinking a bit too hard about it, that's all. Keeping your friends' brains in bottles. Oh. The point is, it came out good, so you should be proud of it.
Aw, thanks! I feel like... I feel like I was meant to express myself this way. It even helps me understand my own feelings a little bit better. Beef, are you feeling the same thing I'm feeling? You actually played this before though. Writing is like magic. Is this girl being super creepy, or is her poem just innocent? You've gotten pretty passionate about this, huh? I hope you keep it up. Kawaii, 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 kawaii. Yeah! Writing's the best. I'm gonna keep writing until I die. Oh dear, sweetie. Is that gonna be today or tomorrow? Don't get ahead of yourself, alright? Please don't. Sayori's always had a habit of getting obsessed with something before dropping it no more than a week later. If it's this, I wonder if it's this one. If this is one of those times. But seeing the passion in her eyes makes it hard for me to be pessimistic. Wow. Okay, I want to do Monica's last. Okay. So we're gonna go on to Natsuki. Wow, you have so many points and you don't use them. We can't use them. I can't use my channel points until I make affiliate on my Twitch channel. Because the way that channel points work at the moment, you have to have affiliate status on Twitch so that you can use your Twitch points and sort of punt them to your YouTube channel. I need to have 50 followers on my Twitch channel, and I currently have 45. I need 5 more people. So if you're watching this and you're not following me on Twitch, how dare you not follow your divine? You're a divine fox. I'm kidding. I'm not forcing you or anything. I'm not some creepy yandere trying to kill you if you're not following me. Don't worry about it. But if you can spare a follower, I'll have Chobunny put in the thing for you so you know how to follow your divine fox, okay? The name is going to be changed, but yeah, it's a borrowed account. But yeah, I say that, but yeah, it's an account that was for something else, and so I got to use it. So it's my account now, but I can't change the name for like another 2 weeks or so. But yeah, in 2 weeks it'll be Ivy, just like all my other accounts. Okay. Alright, let's continue. Okay. So we're gonna go Natsuki next. Nande. I liked your last one better. Really? Well, yeah, I can tell you were a little bit more daring with this one. But you're really not good enough for that yet. It fell flat. That may be true, but I just wanted to try something different. I'm still trying to figure this all out. I mean, I always like poems that aren't trying too hard. I hate when people try to sound fancy or add more meaning just by using an annoying and complicated language. Just make it simple, cute, and to the point. Yuri's head over heels for all this cryptic nonsense, but I can see right through that BS. Ha! Making your reader look so hard for all this deep meaning is just an excuse to have no meaning at all. I guess that's one way to look at it. Well, everyone has their own opinion. But my opinion is the best opinion. I'm sure you've figured that out already. Anyway, here's my poem. Maybe you'll learn something. Amy likes spiders. Okay, here we go. Okay, change voice. Amy likes spiders. You know, what I heard about Amy likes spiders. Icky, wiggly, hairy, ugly spiders. That's why I'm not friends with her. Amy has a cute singing voice. I heard her singing my favourite love song. Every time she sang the chorus, my heart would pound to the rhythm of the words. But she likes spiders. That's why I'm not friends with her. One time I hurt my leg really bad. Amy helped me up and took me to the nurse. I tried not to let her touch me. She likes spiders, so her hands are probably gross. So that's why I'm not friends with her. Amy has a lot of friends. I always see her talking to people. She probably talks about spiders. What if her friends start to like spiders too? That's why I'm not friends with her. It doesn't matter if she's got other hobbies. It doesn't matter if she keeps it private. It doesn't matter if it doesn't hurt anyone. It's gross. She's gross. The world is better off without spider lovers. And I'm gonna tell everyone. Insane. Drink break after that. Okay. That was my attempt at reading like in a Cockney like accent. This right here, this is my natural voice, this is my natural accent. Every other voice that I do is not me. This is me, right here. Your Divine Fox, who's British, but not from the part of England that I was trying to portray while I was reading that poem. Anyway, let's continue. So yeah, this is me natural, okay? Every other voice I do is just the characters' voices. Hi, Suzuki. Not bad, right? It's quite a bit longer than yesterday's. Yesterday's was way too short. I was just warming up. I hope you didn't think that was the best I can do. No, of course not. Anyway, the message is pretty straightforward in this poem. I doubt I have to explain anything. Yeah, you don't like spiders, I get it. Sometimes you can explain complicated issues with much simpler analogies. And it helps people to realize how stupid they're being. Like, anyone would agree that subject of this poem is an ignorant jerk. Do you know people like that? Of course, it's about how everyone thinks that doesn't matter. It can be about anything. Hello, if you're just joining us, hi, I'm Ivy. Welcome to the craziness that is this game. Holy crap on a cracker, this game is nuts. I wrote it to be easy to relate to. Who could relate to that? Everyone has some kind of weird hobby or guilty pleasure. Something that you're afraid people will find out, they make fun of you, or think less of you. Yeah, like my love of ASMR. I think, like, when I tell people I like ASMR, they're like, huh? What? Like, non-VTuber people. Like, outside VTubing and stuff, when I say I like ASMR, they're like, what? Do you like all that, like putting your fingers and stuff? Like, no, I don't like that kind of ASMR. I like nice voices, you know? Like, I like voices. That's what I like. Whispers and, you know, low rumbles and that kind of thing. Yeah. Anyway, Suzuki. Hi, Suzuki. Hi. But that just makes people stupid. Who cares that someone likes what someone likes, as long as they're not hurting anyone and it makes them happy? I think people really need to learn to respect others for liking weird things. That's funny. Yeah. Yuri wrote about something similar today. Oh, did she? Huh? Did you say Yuri? Yeah. She said her poem was about an unusual hobby of hers. I didn't really get it, but she said something similar to you. That people shouldn't make each other feel insecure about those things. Really? Well, I mean, Yuri's pretty weird, so I wouldn't doubt that she has some weird hobbies. Not that there's anything wrong with that. It's not like I would judge her or anything. Natsuki has trouble finding words. I guess I should try not to be so mean to her. If she feels insecure about her weird behaviors and stuff. I mean, I always hate people who make people feel insecure. And Yuri made me feel insecure yesterday. But the way you put it, it sounds like she's learned her lesson. Well, I would say so. And if her writing style is really different, I'm sure she'll appreciate the message in your poem. It's what I do best, after all. Oops. I don't like writing unless there's a good message. Sorry. To take away from it. Like conveying emotions is important. But I want to make people think, not just feel. Remember that. I'm gonna write a good one for tomorrow too, so look forward to it. Oh dear. Here we go, last poem. Is every poem today gonna be super weird and make me regret everything? Like, I feel like that's what's gonna happen, that all the poems are gonna be super fucking weird and just, yeah. Here we go. Monica. Hi again, Ivy. How's the writing going? Alright, I guess. I'll take that. As long as it's not bad. I'm happy that you're applying yourself. Maybe you'll soon come up with a masterpiece. I wouldn't count on that. You'll never know. Want to share what you wrote for today? Sure, here you go. I give my poem to Monica. Alright. Great job, Ivy. I was going, oh, in my head while reading it. It's really metaphorical. I'm not sure why, but I didn't expect you to go for something so deep. I guess I underestimated you. That's easy for me to keep. It's easiest for me to keep everyone's expectations low. That way, it always counts when I put some effort. That's not very fair. Well, I guess it worked anyway. You know that Yuri likes this kind of writing, right? Writing that's full of imagery and symbolism. Unlike Sayori, who likes simple and direct words to describe happiness and sadness. Yuri likes it when readers are left to derive their own meaning out of everything. It's very challenging to write like that effectively. Both allowing people to get something out of it by just feel, or letting them deeply analyze all the nuances. It can take years of practice, which I'm assuming Yuri has this at the point. I never really asked though. I'm sure I'm nowhere near her level yet. Don't worry so much about that. You do your own thing. Just keep exploring and learning about trying new things. But anyway, you want to read my poem now? I like the way this one turned out, so I hope you do too. Alright, let's take a look. Okay, more creepitude. Here we go. Save me. The colors, they won't stop. Bright, beautiful colors. Flashing, expanding, piercing. Red, green, blue. An endless cacophony of meaningless noise. The noise, it won't stop. Violent, grating waveforms. Squeaking, screeching, piercing. Sine, cosine, tangent. Like playing a chalkboard on a turntable. Like playing a vinyl on pizza crust. An endless poem of meaningless. Load me. What the hell was that? It's even more abstract than your last one, huh? I guess it's just the way I write. I'm sorry if you don't like it. No, I never said that. It's just kind of thing I never really seen before, I guess.
I kind of like playing with my space on the paper. Choosing where and how to space your words can totally change the mood of the poem. I agree. I actually do that in my own writing. It's almost like magic. The way I wrote the lines really short makes it feel like they're trying to speak over the noise. I see. It's still hard for me to tell what's it about, though. Sometimes asking what a poem is about isn't the right question. A poem can be as abstract as a physical expression of a feeling, or a conversation with the reader. So putting it that way, not every poem is about something. Anyway, here's Monica's writing tip of the day. Sometimes you'll find yourself facing a difficult decision. When that happens, don't forget to save your game. You never know when you might change your mind, or when something unexpected may happen. Wait, is this tape even about writing? They want me to save? They want me to save? I'll overwrite those. Yeah, it's fine. I don't care. Okay, return. Okay. What am I even talking about? That's my advice for today. Thanks for listening to my TED Talk. Okay, everyone. We're all done reading each other's poems, right? I have something extra planned today, so if everyone could come to the seat at the front of the room.
Is it about the festival?
Well, sort of.
Do we really have to do something for the festival? It's not like we can put together anything good in just a few days. We'll just end up embarrassing ourselves instead of getting any new members.
That's a concern of mine as well. I don't really do well with last-minute preparations. Don't worry so much. We're gonna keep it simple, okay? We won't need much more than a few decorations. Sayori has been working on posters, and I designed some pamphlets we can give out during the event.
Okay, that's great and all, but that doesn't tell us what we're actually doing for the event.
Sorry. I thought you heard about it already. We're gonna be performing.
Performing?
Monica? Yeah, we're gonna be having a poetry performance. Each of us are gonna choose a poem to recite during the event. But the cool part is, we're also gonna let anyone else come up and recite poems too. So I'm just putting it all on posters in case anyone wants to prepare ahead of time.
Hehe.
Sayori has been carving posters up for us to see.
Are you kidding me, Monica? You didn't already start putting those posters up, did you?
Well, I did. Do you really think it's a bad idea?
Well, no. It's not a bad idea, but I didn't sign up for this, you know. There's no way I'm going to be performing in front of a group of people like that.
I agree with Natsuki. I could never in my life do something like that. Imagining it, Yuri shakes her head in fear.
Guys!
No, Sayori. I understand where they're coming from. Remember that Natsuki and Yuri have never shared their poems with anyone until just a couple of days ago. It's a lot to ask for them to recite their poems out loud to a whole room full of people. I guess I kind of overlooked that. I'm so sorry. But I still think we should give it our best. We're the ones responsible for the fate of this club. If we start the event and put in a good performance, then it'll inspire others to do the same. And the more people who perform, the better we'll be able to show everyone what literature is all about.
Yeah! It's about expressing your feelings, being intimate with yourself, finding new horizons, and having fun.
That's right. And those reasons that we're all in this club today. Don't you want to share with others? Inspire them to find the same feeling that brought you here in the first place? I know you do. I know we all do. And if that makes us standing in front of the room for 2 minutes and reciting a poem, then I know you can do it. Natsuki and Yuri remain silent. Sayori looks worried. I guess that leaves me no choice.
I agree.
I don't think it's too much to ask. I think that Sayori and Monica have been really trying how to get new members. The least we can do is help them out a little bit.
Well, maybe, but Looks like Natsuki doesn't have any arguments left. Okay, fine. I guess I'll just have to get over with it. Alright! Phew. Thanks, Natsuki. What about you, Yuri? Yuri dejectedly glances around at everyone else expectant faces. Sigh. I guess I don't really have a choice. Haha, that's everyone! You're the best, Yuri! This club is seriously going to be the death of me. Foreshadow! Oh gosh. You'll be fine, Yuri. But anyway, let's move on to the main event. I want you to choose a poem of yours. We're going to practice reciting a poem in front of each other. No way! Monica? This is too sudden. Well, if you can't recite a poem in front of the club, how do you expect to do it in front of strangers? Oh no. Don't worry. I'll start off to help everyone feel more comfortable. Can I go next? Of course. Now let's see. Monica flips through her notebook to a specific poem she has in mind for herself. She stands behind the podium. The title of the poem is The Way They Fly. Monica begins citing her poem. Her clear, confident voice fills the room. More than that, her inflections are pristine. She knows exactly how to apply emotion behind each line she recites, bringing the words to life. This is something she's done before, and she's simply a natural. I glance around me. Everyone has their eyes on Monica. Sayori looks amazed. Yuri has an intense expression on her face that I don't understand. Finally, Monica finishes the recitation. The four of us applaud. Monica takes a breath and smiles. That was so good, Monica! Thank you very much. I was just hoping to set a good example. Are you ready to go next, Sayori? I'll go next. What? You're so fired up all of a sudden! Yuri clutches a sheet of paper between her hands and stands up. Keeping her head down, she walks quietly to the podium. This poem is called... Yuri anxiously glances up at each of us. You can do it, Yuri! It's called Affirmage of a Crimson Eye. Yuri's voice shakes as she starts reading the poem. Just a moment ago, she practically refused to do this. Why is she suddenly putting up so much effort? As Yuri gets past the first couple of lines, her voice changes. It's almost like what happens when Yuri gets absorbed in her books. Her quivering words transform into sharp syllables of a fierce and confident woman. The poem is full of twists and turns in its structure that enunciates with perfect timing. This must be a rare glimpse into the wire fire Yuri keeps concealed inside her head. Suddenly, she's finished. Everyone is stunned. Yuri snaps back into reality, glances around her as if she's bewildered even herself. It's up to me to save the situation. I'm the first to start applauding. Everyone joins me afterward and give Yuri the recognition she deserves. It's not that we didn't want her to applaud for her, but we were caught off guard somehow that we just forgotten. And we applaud. Yuri holds the poem to her chest and rushes back into her seat. Yuri, that was really good. Thank you for sharing. Looks like Yuri's down for the count. Okay, I guess I'm next then. Sayori hops up to chair, out of her chair and cheerfully walks over to the podium. This is called My Meadow. Sorry, I giggled. Sayori? It's a lot harder than I thought. How do you guys do it so easily? Try to think about like you're reciting to other people. Imagine you're reciting a poem to yourself, like in front of a mirror or in your own head. It's your poem, so it'll come out the best that way. I see. Okay then. Sayori begins her poem. Somehow, it feels like her voice made perfect match. The poem isn't aimlessly cherry like Sayori is. It's serene and bittersweet. If I were to read this on paper, I probably wouldn't think much of it. But hearing from Sayori's voice almost gives it a whole new meaning. Maybe this is what Sayori meant when she said that she likes my poems. It's like I get to reach more deeply into someone that I thought I knew through and through. Sayori finishes and we applaud. I did it! Good job, Sayori. Hehe, even Ivy liked it. I guess it's a good sign. What does that even mean?
It came out nicely, Sayori. Atmosphere of the poem fits you really nicely. But it might be that other poems wouldn't work quite as well with that kind of delivery.
I don't really understand.
In other words, I've seen poems of yours where that sort of gentle delivery wouldn't work as well. You might need a little more force behind it, depending on what you're reading.
Oh, I know what you mean. I've been practicing that kind of thing. It's just embarrassing to do it in front of everyone.
Then next time I'm going to make you pick a poem that challenges you a little more. We don't have much time before the festival, you know.
Okay!
Now, who's next? Natsuki?
Huh. Don't make me go before Aivee. It's not like I can compare to you guys anyway. Might as well let Aivee lower everyone's standards a little more before I have to do it.
Natsuki?
It's fine.
I might as well get it over with. But it's not like I have much of a selection of what to read. I'll just have to go with what I wrote for today. I stand in front of the podium. Everyone has their eyes on me, making me feel terribly awkward. I recite my poem. Since I'm not exactly confident in my own writing, it's hard to put energy into it. Despite that, once I finish, I receive applause anyway. Sorry I'm not really good as everyone else is. Don't worry about it so much. I think it's less about your abilities, more about your lack of confidence in your writing. That's something that'll improve over time, though.
Yeah, maybe.
Alright then. That just leaves you, Natsuki.
Yeah, I'm going.
Natsuki begrudgingly gets out of her seat and makes her way over to the podium.
This poem's called... Why are you looking at me? Because you're presenting. Huh. Anyway, the poem is called Jump.
Natsuki takes a breath. Once she starts reciting the poem, her sour attitude disappears a little. While she's a little unenthused, her poem has a rhythm and a rhyme to it. It's Natsuki's trademark style, and it works surprisingly well when spoken aloud. The words feel a little like they bounce up and down as if giving life to the poem. Natsuki finishes and everyone applauds. She pops back to her seat. That wasn't so bad, was it?
Easy for you to say. You better not make me do that again.
Ah, well. Do you at least feel prepared enough to recite the poem in front of other people?
I mean, doing it for other people is it'll way easier. I can put on whatever face I want for other people. But when it's just my friends, it's just embarrassing. That's a surprise, Natsuki. I think it'd be other way around for me. Well, that's just how it is, so...
Well, I guess in that case, you won't have much to worry about for the festival. That said, I want to thank everyone for coming through. It might be hard, but I hope that you'll all have an idea of what's it like now. Make sure you pick a poem and get everyone to practice before the festival, okay? I'll be making pamphlets, so let me know ahead of time what you'll be reciting. Jeez. I should probably find some other poem to recite instead. That's fine too. It doesn't have to be your own. I'm already pleasantly surprised that you're putting all this effort for the club. It makes me really happy.
Yeah, no problem.
Okay, everyone. I think that's about it for today. I know a festival's coming up, but let's try to write poems for tomorrow as well. It's been working out really nicely so far, so I decided to continue that. As for the festival, we're finished tomorrow, and then we'll have a weekend to prepare. Monday is a big day.
I can't wait!
I can do this.
Alright.
I stand up. There's no way I'll be able to find the same enthusiasm as Sayori and Monica, but I'll do my best to get through it. If it's for the sake of the club, and impressing Monica, and then I'll have to do my best.
Ready to go, Sayori?
Yep. Look at you two, always going home together like that. It's kind of adorable, isn't it? Jeez, you guys. Don't make it sound like a big deal out of it. It must be a little nice, though. Well, how am I supposed to respond to that?
It's okay, Ivy. You don't have to say it. Whatever. Let's go already. I will call Miss Sayori once more. Even though it's only been a few days, a lot of things have already changed. But today, Sayori is a little bit quieter than usual on the way home. Hey, Sayori? Sorry, I was spacing out. Ah, no wonder. I was thinking about something from earlier. Like, how we get to... I mean... Sayori fumbles with her words. So, let's just say that one day, Yuri asks to walk home with you? Huh? What would you do? What kind of question is that? You're kind of putting me on the spot here. Okay. Now, here's what Monica was foreshadowing. He said, if you're going to make a decision, you should say first before making that decision. So that is what I'm going to do. I'm going to empty slot here and save that decision before it's made. Now, if Yuri asked me to walk home with her, I would 100% say yes. What? Walking home with Yuri? Huh? Why does the thought of that make my heart pound? I mean, given how hard it is for her to socialize, I would feel awful turning her down, so... Isn't she so beautiful and smart? That has nothing to do with what I just said. Oops. You admitted it. Jeez. There's not even any point in speculating something that's never gonna happen. Alright? Well, maybe. But I just like to think about it. It's not long before you won't need me anymore, you know? Need you? Sayori? I can't figure out how you're seeing things in your head right now. Sorry. Everyone is different. Nobody in the club is a replacement for you. If you say so. The conversation trails off and I'm left feeling awkward. But it was kind of her fault for trapping me with such a weird question. I can't just lie to her. But if there's something that makes her happy, I would hate to take that away from her. That's why I said there's no point in speculating. Then again, the festival's only a few days away. Who knows what'll happen in that time? Oh dear. Oh dear, dear, dear. No, not another poem! Oh my god! Yeah, more poems! I don't want to write any more poems! Oh my god. Okay. Alright. Agonizing. Okay, I think we're on the right thing of the kind of words that our girl likes. Okay, so we don't have to think on it too much. Okay. Okay. She liked visit. Contamination. Frightening. Wrath. Anxiety. Vitality. Depression. I don't know about this one. Maybe disoriented? Okay. Vivacious. Okay, I'll go with that one. We didn't use that one last time. Despise. And let's see. Melancholy. Ooh, I love that word. Effulgent. I absolutely love that word. Hey, here's another point. If you know what the word effulgent means, please put it in the comments or the chat. The word is effulgent. It's a really nice word and I love it. Think of an effulgent light casting on your divine fox and how beautiful it will make me. So that's your hint right there to what effulgent means. Alright, let's continue. Oh, we got another subscriber! Thank you, welcome to my Vulpees. Arigatou gozaimasu. I didn't see your thing. Yeah, I can't see when people subscribe if their subscriptions are private. But thank you so much for subscribing. Arigatou gozaimasu. Hi, Suzukaru. Oh man, I'm the last one here again. Don't worry, I just walked into. You're practicing piano again. Yeah. You must have a lot of determination. Starting this club and now picking up piano. Well, maybe not determination, but I guess passion. Remember that the club wouldn't be here if it wasn't for all of you. And I'm super happy that you're all willing to help me out for the festival too. I can't wait for the festival. It's gonna be great. Huh? Weren't you complaining about that yesterday, Natsuki? Well, yeah, I'm not talking about our part of the festival. But it's the whole day of school where we get to play and eat all kinds of delicious food. You sound a bit like Sayori all of a sudden. Monica, do they usually have fried squid? Squid? That's a pretty specific thing to look forward to. Oh, come on. Are you saying you don't like squid? You of all people? I didn't say it. I didn't say I didn't like it. Besides, what do you mean by you of all people? Because it's right in your name. Mon-ika. That's not how you say my name at all. Also, that kind of joke makes no sense in translation. Ugh, never mind. Let's just focus on our own event, okay? Wow. And she's right, it doesn't make sense in translation. It only makes sense in Japanese. Fine. Your reactions aren't as fun as Yuri or Sayori's anyway. Excuse me? Where is Sayori anyway? Oh, there you are! Sayori is sitting at a desk in a corner of the room looking down at nothing. Walk over to her. Hey, Sayori! I waved my hand in front of her face. Are you spacing out again? Sorry. Don't mind me. You can go talk to everyone else. Huh? Is everything alright? Of course. Why wouldn't it be? It just feels like you're a little off. Sorry for assuming things. Geez, you worry too much about me. I'm fine, see? Sayori shows me a big smile. Don't let me distract you from having fun with everyone. Well, alright. If you say so. I worriedly glanced at Sayori before turning back toward everyone else. When the conversation's already dispersed with everyone back at their usual activities. Maybe I should ask Monica if she's noticed anything about Sayori recently. Since they're preparing for the festival, they must have since spending some time together. I timidly approached Monica, who was shuffling through some papers at her desk. Ivy, what's up? Hey, this might sound a little strange, but have you noticed anything up with Sayori lately? Anything up with her? In what way do you mean? Maybe I'm reading a little too much, but she seems a bit downcast today. Oh, you think so? I can't say I've noticed anything about her. Monica peers across the room at Sayori, who's idly dragging a rubber racer up and down her desk. Maybe there's something on her mind. But I'm surprised. I'm not the one asking you, Ivy. You certainly know her a lot better than I do. Yeah, but she's never really like this. She's always talked to me about things that bothered her. This time when I asked her, she just really dismissive. Sorry, it's not your problem. I just want to ask if you knew anything, so I'll drop it now. No, it's important to me too. I mean, I'm also friends with her. Ooh. And I also care about the well-being of my club members, you know? Maybe I'll try to talk to her myself. Are you sure about that? She seemed like she wanted to be left alone. Are you sure? Maybe she just has a hard time rigging up with the person of interest. The person of interest? What do you mean by that? I'm saying that the one thing on her mind is you, Ivy. Me? How on earth would you come to that conclusion? Well, probably shouldn't say too much, but Sayori talks a lot about you more than anything else, you know? She's been so much happier ever since she joined the club. It's like extra light has turned on inside of her. What? No way. Sayori's always like that. She's always full of sunshine. It's not anything different than how she's always been. You're really funny, Ivy. Have you thought that maybe you've always seen her so cheerful? Maybe that's how she always is when she's around you. I said too much. I'm sorry. What do I know anyway? I didn't mean to jump to conclusions. You should just forget about what I said. I'll try to talk to her, so trying to think about it for now. Alright. Monika smiles meaningfully. I know she said to forget about it, but I already know that I won't be able to forget her words out of my head. Monika stands at front of her desk and walks over to the room where Sayori is sitting. I watch her kneel down next to Sayori and gently talk to her. She's keeping her voice low, so quiet that I can't hear her from here. I sigh and sit myself down. I know Sayori told me not to worry about her, and to have fun with everyone else, but that's impossible to do when she's behaving like this. Exactly how much do I care about her that I'm not letting this weigh me down so much? Now it feels like I'm the one behaving out of the ordinary. There's nothing I can do besides wait for Monika. Why does it feel like I'm being watched? I glance around the room. Suddenly I notice Yuri peering at me from over her book. But she looks away just quickly with a flustered look on her face. I realize that she won't get anywhere like this. I never really seen Yuri approach anyone or start a conversation of her own accord. So I have no choice but to approach her myself. By now, it's a little easier for me to do that. I stand up from my desk and sit in one next to her own. I didn't mean to bother you or anything. Relax, you didn't even do anything. But I could tell that you wanted to be alone with your thoughts. Alone with my thoughts? How are anyone able to tell that from when I like that? Well, it's something that I do a lot. So it wasn't hard for me to spot based on your posture and expression. Not that I was staring or anything. I didn't do anything creepy like that. In any case, I guess you're right. I'm sorry that caused you any concern. Don't apologize. Your troubles are only a concern of those who willingly share in that concern. Of course, there are certainly those who would find the most comfort in keeping it to themselves. But if you would prefer to share that on your own mind, then I would be glad to listen. It's really not that big of a deal. I was just feeling a bit uneasy about Sayori. Sayori? Yeah, she seems a lot off today. But when I asked her about it, she didn't even want to admit it to me. So I can't help but wonder if something happened to her. Oh, that's quite romantic. Sorry. I didn't mean to say something stupid. It's not that, I just don't want you to misunderstand. Sayori and I have been best friends for a long time. That's all. I see. Then perhaps it's unusual for her to be dismissive to you about her feelings. Or maybe I'm just reading into it a little bit too much. Ivy, the world is full of meaning, often hidden deep beneath plain sight.
And there are many untold mysteries behind every person, no matter how well you may know them. Ah, so you think there might be something behind it after all? I think that Sayori is a very complex person. Her mannerisms on the outside don't always match what may be going on inside her head. And she may not always know what she wants. I noticed her strange behavior today too. Also feel some concern for her. But in your case, it looked like she was fully occupying your thoughts, wasn't she? Well, I guess that was the case. Sayori. She really means a lot to you, doesn't she? I guess. But you don't need to put it that way. We're just good friends, that's all. Yuri suddenly looks deeply into my eyes. Her expression is gentle and curious, as if she is searching for something. Embarrassed, I avert my gaze. Sometimes, a person's mysteries are untold even to themselves. And you, as someone honest and caring, may uncover feelings you weren't aware of were in you. That is, I think that she would be a very fortunate person to have you feeling this way about her. Yuri, you're giving me too much credit. I'm a pretty simple guy, so I think I'm pretty good at understanding my own feelings. I'm not really nearly as sophisticated as you. Ah, that's not a compliment, is it? It is what it is. Anyway, as long as we're here, why don't we do some reading? Well, as long as you're okay with it. Yeah, I think we should be taking our mind off this whole thing anyway. Why don't we go ahead and get started? Yes, let's. Actually, I have a request. Do you mind if I make some tea first? Not at all. Thank you. Thanks very much. If there's one thing I can make reading time here any better is a cup of tea. Not to mention yourself as well. Your stands up and makes her way to the closet. I follow and watch her. She retrieves a small water pitcher from the shelf. The kind with the filter inside. Can you hold this for a second? Sure. Yuri hands me the water pitcher and also fetches an electric tea kettle. I'm gonna plug this in the teacher's desk, and then we'll go get some water. She walks past me and sets the tea kettle on the teacher's desk. I simply watch her movements. To my surprise, the way she moves really contrasts her speaking mannerisms. Especially because her long legs, Yuri appears elegant and methodical. Okay, may I have the water pitcher? Thanks, I'll be right back. I might as well walk with you. Yeah, why not? Shall we go then? Yeah. Where are you two off to? Yuri was gonna get some tea, so I suddenly realized how weird it seems explaining this to Monica. We're just filling the water pitcher. Okay. Sorry, just a bit curious. That's the kind of one-person job, isn't it? That's... Monica, please mind your own business for once. Or do you want me to tell me there's something wrong with helping involve Aivee in club activities? Eh? Huh? My mouth gapes. I suppose there's nothing wrong with that. Then let's go, Aivee. Yuri quickly exits the room and I follow. Once in a hallway, she suddenly puts her forehead against the wall. I spoke without thinking. How could I say something like that? Yuri? Something about the way she said that. It made me feel so irritated. What's wrong with me? No, Yuri. I think you did the right thing. I wasn't expecting it, but it's also not right for Monica to judge people like that. Aivee, how come even when I do something bad, you're being so nice to me? Because nothing you do is bad as you make it seem in your head. Nobody's perfect. We have emotions, and we can't always hide them away. But you always amplify things in your head. Your mind turns into a light rain shower, and turns a light rain shower into a hurricane. No. Wouldn't you hate me for something as terrible as that? Why would I hate you?
I can't hate someone for having emotions. What kind of friend would do that? Friend, you say? Yuri lifts her head. Ivy, I really like being friends with you. Aha! Thanks, Yuri. I like being friends with you too. I feel kind of awkward saying something like that, but I'm doing my best to help Yuri feel better. Anyway, yeah. Shall we go? Yeah. You and I walk to the nearest water fountain. Once filled up the water pitcher, we return to the classroom. Ivy, do you like oolong tea? No. Yeah! Anything is fine. Very well. Yuri sets the temperature on the tea kettle to 200 degrees. No oolong tea. No, now it's time to get the teapot. You really like do this properly, don't you? Of course. I shouldn't do anything less when I'm making tea for others. Even if I'm not an expert on tea or anything. In that case, you'll only be more impressed. Perhaps I will. Yuri fetches the teapot and begins measuring the tea leaves. To my surprise, she even starts humming a little to herself. You must be in a good mood now. Is that so? I was letting it show, and you noticed. I was doing a bit of thinking. I decided that I would try and express myself a little bit more. And it turns out it's not very hard for me to do. When it's you who's around anyway. What? That's great, Yuri. Just don't push yourself too much. You always worry about me, Ivy. It's very endearing. Yuri wasn't kidding. I don't even know if I can keep up with this. I watched Yuri pour a cup of tea for each of us. Ivy, I have a request. Do you mind if we sit on the floor today? Why's that? It's a little bit easier on my back. I can read with my back against the wall rather than be bending over my desk. I'm sorry, I didn't realize. No worries. I just have back pain regularly, so I'll do my best to manage it. Is that so? I wonder why that is. It's most likely because your posture, right? Always hunched over like while reading? Yes. I have a terrible reading posture. That's why we should sit on the floor. Fair enough. I'll go ahead and go to get the book. I shoot the book from my bag. I have some chocolate as well. It's a big, small chocolate. It's a bag of small chocolate candies that I keep hidden from Sayori's candy radar. I take it since it'll go well with tea. You and I sit against the wall, teacups at our sides. As if in sync, we assume that they're in a position as last time, each holding one half of the brick. Except this time, our bodies are even closer to each other. I can't see too well. Yuri slides over closer until our shoulders are touching. I'm about to focus on reading like this. Yuri's always kind of cute, but when she's being less apprehensive, it's almost more than I can handle. Your teacup. Yuri hands me my teacup. Holding it with my hand that's not really holding the book, I end up pushing it makes it even harder to focus. Because now I need to worry about making sure I don't accidentally touch her chest. Meanwhile, Yuri hasn't noticed a single thing. She wears her intense reading expression. I can only presume the world has faded away. I use all my willpower to focus on reading. After a few minutes, I finally managed to relax a little, put the teacup between my legs and fumble with the chocolate wrapper. Sorry. Briefly let go of the book to finish opening the wrapper. You can have as much as you want. That's okay. I won't take any. Are you sure? Well, if I touch it, then I might as well smudge on the pages. You're right. I didn't even think about that. My bad. No need to apologize. I hold the book, okay? Are you sure? Of course. Yuri opens the book with both hands. She holds it so that we don't have a harder time reading from it. But as a result, her arm is practically resting on top of my leg. Well, in that case, Yuri is already totally focused on reading again. I take the chocolate candy, pop it into my mouth. Then I take another chocolate, and I hold it up to Yuri. She doesn't even look away from the book. She gently parts her lips as if the situation was completely natural. But that means I can't stop here. I apprehensively press the chocolate in her mouth. Just like that, Yuri closes her lips over it. Eh? Yuri's expression suddenly breaks. Did I just... Yuri looks at me like she's confirmed something that just happened. Aivee? Sorry, I guess I shouldn't have done that. Well, you were just helping. That's something that friends do, right? I mean, not really this kind of context, but yeah, that's all it was. Yeah, then you don't need to stop or anything. I see. The situation has gotten really tense. Yuri tries to return to the book, but I can tell by her expression that she even can't focus now. My heart is pounding. I nervously take another chocolate between my fingers. This time Yuri's eyes meet mine. How did it even come to this? Yuri doesn't avert her gaze. I notice her chest rising and falling to the rhythm of her breast. I raise my arm. Like before, Yuri parts her lips. But it's different this time. I take the chocolate and place it in her mouth. I feel her hot breath on my fingers. Okay, everyone! What? Yuri jolts back. It's time to share poems! Not again. Ivy, you can help Yuri put away that tea stuff, right? Yeah, of course. Okay, thanks. The spell is abruptly broken. I'll take care of the teacups. Yeah. Yuri picks up the teacups from the floor. I pick up the bag of chocolates. In the end, we hastily clean up with so much of a word between us. I get a feeling there's something now that was want to have courage to bring it up. Oh, not again, not again, not again, not again, not again, not again. Okay, I think we're ended here. Like, I think, yeah, I'm hungry and I'm tired, and we've been doing this for like 3 hours now. So, thank you all my Volpies and everyone new subscribers who joined us today. Wow, this was a long one. This was a long run we did this time around, and I'm really happy to everyone who turned up today. And yeah, I feel like we had a good stream, and I'm really happy that a lot of people who showed up, even if you didn't talk, I'm happy you were here. So I will see you all next time. I will do Doki Doki again later this week, possibly, but I'll put up my schedule for you all to see. It doesn't have Doki Doki in it, but I could do like an impromptu one, because I was gonna go to work tomorrow, but I'm not gonna go to work tomorrow anymore, so maybe I can do it. Hold on, let me pull up my schedule for you all. Right there. Okay, schedule. Right, here it is. Let's put it in front of the girls' names. So here's my schedule. So you can see Doki Doki was today, tomorrow, and tonight actually. Tomorrow I have an official Apex tourney practice. And Wednesday we have Becoming Vampires, and then my first ASMR RP. This is going to be so exciting to do. Friday we have Disney song karaoke stream, which I'm really excited for too. More Apex tourney practice, and then Sunday your divine fox needs to rest, so I probably won't be streaming on that day. If I do, it will probably be Apex, and it might actually be on Twitch, because I do need to practice for the tourney. So yeah, that I probably do on Twitch anyway. But yeah, we'll see what happens. Sunday is going to be my day of just doing nothing, I hope. I do have a joint stream on that day, but it's not going to be on my channel, at least I don't know. Yeah, we're still writing out the details of my collab. There's a collab I'm doing with Sorry Apology channel, and yeah, so once those details are fully ironed out, then I will post like a proper thing about it, and yeah, I will add it to the schedule. For now, it's not on the schedule, but it's happening on Sunday.
but it's not my official stream. That's why it's not on the schedule, but it is happening on the 17th for me. Anyway, that is it for me today. I hope you all had a good time. I mean, it was a long stream. It's not my longest stream. My longest streams are my watch parties. But yeah, it's the longest stream I've done in a few days. That I was actually talking the whole time. My epic streams, I wasn't talking much, just watching. But yeah, I'm happy. I'm so happy. I'm really happy. I'm the happiest fox there ever was because all of you are here with me, and that fills it with so much joy. Hi, Kyoto streamer, watanishimasu. Arigatou gozaimashita. Sayonara. Tashi no Toru-san desu. Daisuki desu. I love all of you so much. I'll see you tomorrow for Apex, or I'll see you on my Discord. Please come by the Discord if you have time. Thank you, Via. Thank you, Chobi. Thank you, who else? Sorry, apology. And all the silent people. I appreciate all of you too. And of course, all the new Volpies who subscribed today. Love you guys. Big kiss. Mwah. Bye. See you soon.
You